The Little Guy Podcast is a podcast series that aims to share the stories of the forgotten little guy, the small gaming content creators who never really seemed to reach the success that they deserved. My name is Zenger, and I am looking for applicants for guest spots on the Little Guy Podcast who are open to be interviewed and share their YouTube story. If you have a story to tell, please apply for a spot in our next show using the Google form in the description of this YouTube video. The only requirements are the following. You must have been making gaming content for at least 3 months, you must speak fluent English, and you must have a Discord. Responding to this application means you are able and willing to be interviewed for 15 to 30 minutes for this podcast. And in case you're wondering, there are no subscriber or viewer requirements. Additionally, if you have a story to tell but are unable to tell it in the form of an interview, I have created an official email address for this podcast that is thelittleguypodcast@gmail.com. I am hoping that some of you little guys will write in with your stories so I can read them aloud in the show so others can pluck inspiration or motivation from them. You can also send me links to small channels you believe deserve a shout out, although I do ask you include a brief description as to why, responses to interviews from a previous show, or feedback on how to further improve the podcast experience. I appreciate your listening of this short announcement, and I hope you consider applying for a guest spot or shooting an email to us so that in some fashion your story can get out there. Thank you all again for tuning in. I have been Zenger, and I'll see you in the next show.